Nicole Everett here with Conversations with Nicole, and today we are on location at Piggly Wiggly on South Monroe, also known as The Pig, having an intimate conversation with the owner, Mr. Roy Moore. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to have you.
So, Mr. Moore, tell me, how did you get started in the grocers business?
Kind of ironic. My grandparents had a little, I call them mom and pop stores, and they had one called a little community called Macon. It's in Lynn County.
Okay, I'm familiar.
And from that, I guess I was about 4 years old and standing on crates, soft drink crates, and couldn't hardly reach the counter, but I was there and I worked with my grandparents and just looked like it grew into my blood. So here I am.
Wow,
Yeah.
so a history of it, huh?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Enjoyed it, and I guess it paid off, sort of rewarding. Yeah,
So tell me about the first store that you opened.
well, I worked for a company, Grand Union, out of Atlanta,
Oh, yeah.
and I worked with those people for about 15 years, I guess, and opened a store with them, and I guess I ran that, worked with the company, like I said, about 15 years, and after working in the grocery business, I decided I wanted to do something on my own, and started pursuing different avenues, and the first store that we owned, along with a gentleman by the name of Kevin McDaniel. We partnered, and matter of fact, he had to come. His daddy told him, said, before we go into this venture, you need to go over there and work with Roy Moore, which is in Gaston County area. We worked together for about 8 years, and then we got some property over in Gaston County. Opened up the Pig, so I guess that's been about now 15 years ago.
Wow.
And here we are.
That's great. So this is excellent. You're over here on the south side of Tallahassee. There was definitely a need because of the closing of another grocer that had been here for a while.
Exactly.
What's been the impact here?
Well, when the day one, looked like the community was ready for us, and we were glad they were ready for us. So it just taken off and have done very well.
That was early this spring, and I was here for that grand opening.
Good,
so that was really good.
It was a great opening, very great opening.
It looks like the community has received you well, and there's been a lot of interest in what you have here. I mean, we're sitting here in the produce section, and I tell you, it looks great around here.
Thank you.
I mean, we got fresh peaches here, 87 cents a pound. It smells wonderful. Georgia peaches, yes, and they look lovely. So, hopefully folks will come out and see what you have to offer here.
Thank you.
What makes Piggly Wiggly so unique?
Well, one thing, just like you said, take the fresh fruits and vegetables. A lot of it is grown right in this county, and near surrounding areas, Mariana, Jackson County.
So local farmers.
Local farmers. And we buy. When they come in, we purchase from them, and I think that make the whole community excited. They can get fresh items here. And personally, the ownership is involved in the community. You go to church Sunday morning, you might see Roy Moore in service, but it would give you a better feeling, I think, rather than the big giant stores and that kind of thing.
So your neighbor.
Yes.
Right. Which
Neighbors
is good.
and partners.
And community is very important. So that's a great thing.
Very much so. Very much so.
That's a great thing. So tell me about some of the things that inspire you.
Well, just just getting up in the morning and understanding that you're going somewhere where you want to be. I always said that if you worked and it was a chore to go to work, then it's not fun. But as long as it's fun and the inspiration of going and help someone out during the day, and you're going to be a part of that entity of the community, that's inspiration to me. And then at the end of the day, if everything's well, it's profitable for the company and it's profitable for the community.
Okay.
We try our best to give back to the community with activities and events, that type of thing, and it pays off. I think everybody's join hands and make this thing a partnership, not just a business.
Right.
It makes a difference.
Right, it does. So tell me about some of your aspirations as it relates to Piggly Wiggly or any other ventures that you have and going beyond.
Well, Piggly Wiggly is something that, again, it's unique. Franchised out, we have 360 stores in this area, and just being a part of that, the buying ability to get the product procured at a lower price than a lot of companies go out there and they buy product at a lower cost, but then they put a higher
There's a
markup
markup.
on it. So, and we don't. We go out and try to buy the product. We sell it at our cost, what we pay for it, and we put 10% on it. It's kind of simple. It's not a great mathematic process. You
Right.
just put it on there and do your 10%, and you run it, doing business.
Okay. And you all have been able to do well off of that 10%?
Well, very well. The company in the whole, my partner and his family has 6 stores now, along with the 2 that we own together, and planning on, I think, in the next very, very near future, probably going to be about 10 more added to.
Oh, wow.
So it's catching on. The concept is doing well.
Okay, good. So you're born here in Tallahassee, raised
Born,
here.
Exactly.
What keeps you here?
Well, my mother and my family kept me here.
Okay.
I was, like I said, I went to Atlanta for a short period of time, but family is good. Family is very important to me. And then when you work with people that you know, it's just beautiful. And I love Tallahassee. I love Gatling County, and family. I was raised, born here also. So why leave?
Right. Okay.
And people like you.
Oh, listen to you, so sweet. So, tell me some of the best advice you've ever either given or received.
The best advice received probably was from a old minister, and he told me, he said, he said, son, if you ever want to do something and you want to hang your hat on that, he said, always remember, he said, if you're in business, he said, you cannot teach what you don't know. And I said, I thought about that thing, and then he said, you cannot lead where you don't go. So that is
That
something.
stuck with you, huh?
Yes, it stuck with me, and it's true. I mean, if
It
you don't
is
know
true.
something, why go into it and do it? That's why it was so important that I think that when I had the basis of knowing the grocery business, at least I can teach someone else what's going on, and always tell the people that's coming through, always respect each other and get the best education you can while you're doing what you're planning your early life. So,
Indeed.
yeah.
That's great advice. Respect is very important.
It's right. You have to have that.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I thank
Okay.
you.
All right. So we're here in the Pig, right? The nickname for Piggly Wiggly, the Pig.
Yes, exactly.
And then we got a lot of food around us. I tell you, this has got to be tempting every day in and day
Well,
out.
you see me. You see how that is.
You
So
know
it is
groceries,
tempting.
right?
Yeah.
So tell me
And
about
love
some of your favorite foods.
Well, my favorite food now, if I go with favorite,
Yes,
I'm going to go back
favorite.
to the neck bone,
Okay.
then the pigtail,
All
the
right.
chicken.
Okay.
But then after being around and the older you get, the doctor advised you, and so you kind of change your habits. But
Okay,
I
all
like
right.
that good old soul food.
Okay, and that's good every now and again.
Oh, yeah. Have to have it.
Okay, all right. And if you could describe your life as a spice or a flavor, what would it be?
My life has been excellent.
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 Okay.
I think I try to live every day at the fullest
Okay.
with respect. But, I think it's been great.
Okay. That's great. So, I appreciate you taking the time from your busy schedule and all that you do here at the Pig to have a conversation with us.
Glad to be here. Glad for you to be here with me.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out.
Okay. Well, that's all the conversation we have time for today. Be sure to like us on Facebook and on Instagram, and be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube.